What's up, everybody? It's Daydreams. Welcome back to the channel. We've got today the Dragon Campaign World Cup Finals, LOF, Love Farm versus DNK, Dark Knight Knights. So guys, this is a 15 versus 15 Dragon Campaign match where all of the buildings are doubled. You can see the buildings here. It says that the crystal mine's only worth 8 points, but the major 3 are worth 16. The supply points are worth 6 apiece. The Tower Blessings are going to give you 20% attack and defense bonus. Medical Hall is going to give you healing speed bonuses. These are all buildings we're going to want to keep an eye on. So during this match, this building, and this building are the most important for points. The two buildings on either end here are the Tower Blessings. Those are very important for attack and defense buffs. The team who control those are going to have the advantage of statistics. So that's going to be very important, and it is important to hold at least one or to let neither team make color red. Now, the big thing in this match, if it's going to be a close match like I think it is, guys, are the major 3 buildings. Which ones are going to light up? Red for Japan or blue for China? Because buildings do not start to get the cumulative points per minute until they turn a solid color, meaning they've been held for 2.5 minutes in the World Cup, 5 minutes in the regular Dragon Campaign. Guys, we've got 10 seconds left. Like I said, I'll do the giveaway sometime during the stream. If the action's tight, it might be at the end. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Good luck, both teams. We're going to go to the middle. See if anyone's going to be teleporting in there. So, okay, they've got someone from DNK speeding to the crystal mine from the hive. That is a good strategy. So, DNK sped to the crystal mine from the hive. You've got, okay, you got LOF at the south tower, DNK at the north tower. DNK and 2 of the major 3 already. LOF choosing a different strategy. LOF choosing to all teleport together at the bottom. DNK all together at the top. And they had people from the hive rush the major, 2 of the major 3. So what we're going to now check out is LOF. Okay, LOF are rallying north tower. Double rallying north tower, armory, and training ground. So LOF have rallies on 2 of the major 3. Supply points. We've got 2 supply points for DNK, 1 supply point for LOF. There's still a supply point left, which is very strange. Okay, you got 3 supply points for DNK. Only 1 for LOF. So both teams appear to be congregating down here at the south tower. And then the rest of the blue team is at the north tower. So blue team appears to have split up. Red team only have 1 player left in their hive. Blue team now have 0. So blue's strategy was to rush the major buildings from the hive. Once they have them taken and reinforced, they then teleport. I think that's a very good strategy. And, you know, that's giving them an early 12-point lead. Alright, all the major buildings are taken, guys, so DNK have a 4-to-1 advantage on supply points and a 3-to-0 advantage on the major 3, and DNK have both Tower Blessings now. So, LOF are rallying, though. They've got 2 rallies set. One is sitting in 7, one is sitting in 10. So let's go ahead and take a look at this one. This is a single rally. Here we go. Single rally hitting for LOF. Okay, Love Farm has occupied the armory. Let's take a look at that battle report. It's going to be important to see what kind of layers both teams are using, what kind of rally sizes. So, DNK only had 742,000 points in one of the most important 3 buildings in the game. But, equally, you know, strange, Love Farm only had 2 million troops in their rally, with subpar statistics for both teams. So, it's a very, very weird battle report, but it's early in the match. Okay, guys, here, let me tell you what's really bad for LOF right now. 2 of the major 3 are solid blue. That means that is 16 points per minute, 32 points per minute for the blue team. That's going to add up, and they now have the attack bonuses for both Tower Blessings. So that's why LOF is currently rallying both Tower Blessings, and they are defending a rally on their supply point. Okay, here comes a double rally. Or no. They're single rallying both tower blessings at the same time, guys. Their layering will have to be perfect to beat DNK, because DNK have a statistical advantage now, owning both of the tower blessings. Okay, that was a double rally. I take that back. Was a double rally on the north tower. I don't see anything yet. They appeared to have lost the first one. Second one is in action. It is being reinforced by DNK. I believe LOF lost the double rally on the North Tower Blessings. If so, that would be very bad. No, I see troops coming back for DNK. Maybe they're just healing, though. Yes, DNK is pulling back troops to heal. Look at that. They pulled back, healed, and sent right back. And, guys, notice they sent their Christina marches back to defend. That is very interesting strategy by DNK. So you had a 2.5 million rally against a 2.5 million defense. First rally knocked it down to 1.7. Second rally, though, couldn't finish the job. Very close, though. Very close. But like I said, the statistics for both teams... Well, LOF only had 334 Archer. DNK 485 Archer. Alright, guys. So... I do like that LOF's trying to take back... They did take back one of the major three, but you can see there's already a 300-point gap. Take a look at the action from LOF Love Farm. They're hitting a supply point, and they're double rallying a Tower Blessings. They know... Okay, they're double rallying both Tower Blessings, guys. They know they cannot win this without at least one of the Tower Blessings. The one on the South Tower will hit first. DNK, guys, let me tell you something. They have both teams split up, North and South Towers, and what they're doing is they're putting their Christina marches in the buildings. So, and now some march in the buildings. So, they're moving their troops around based on where the rallies are coming from. This is such an interesting strategy and something that should be adopted. Now look at the rallies from LOF. They have all kinds of different heroes in them. So let me put it this way, guys. When you're rallying with Bernards and Jareds and just a mix of, look at all those different heroes, and you're going up against all Christinas, that's very, very difficult. So that is a beautiful strategy by DNK to make... Look at that. All Christinas, guys. They're now pulling out their Christinas to heal. They're going to speed heal. And then they will probably send their Christinas where the next rally is coming from. Look, another Christina coming in. We're going to look at these battle reports. I'm going to show you how they are winning so easily. So the first rally knocked it down to 1 million troops. Second rally, just barely losing these second rallies, guys. Against 600,000 less troops, because look at the statistical differences, guys. Let me go ahead and show you, just so everybody is on the same page. So you got one guy with Queen of War, one guy with Jared, one guy with Bernard. Okay, Christina. Okay, now you're at the enemy team. Christina. Bernard, hang on. Or no. Okay, now we're at the... Okay, here's the defenders, DNK. You've got Christina. Do you guys see this? DNK is making sure that they have Christina defending when the rallies come. This is perfect strategy that next season every team's going to want to play if they're going to have a chance to be champions. That's literally perfect strategy to make sure that you have your Christinas not only... So, let me put it this way, guys. Christina is the strongest march in the game. So LF's preparing some more rallies. Hopefully they've noticed what DNK is doing and they can communicate their Christina marches. But all teams can watch this and understand what DNK is doing. Look, see, now LOF is sending a lot of Christinas in this rally, but they've got some other heroes in there as well, and it's going to be very hard to beat pure Christina, you know, defense with Jareds, Bernards, Rufuses. So, and it's not like, you know, every major building is controlled by DNK right now, so it's not like LOF is, but LOF is only down by half points, and it's very early in the battle. So Blade says one team has more archer damage. Yeah, it's an important statistic for sure. Take a look at this battle report again. Oh, sword wiped out. Here is the rally. They both have minus 7% attack, minus 10% damage received. Now they both had equal archer damage. The big difference here is the heroes. Okay, a couple of them sent their dragons for the... Okay, take a look, guys. Christina. The blue team, DNK, also, half their people sent dragons. Red dragons, blue dragons, and one sent a black dragon. All using very similar layering. That's what you need to win the World Cup. Okay, guys, so they did win. They took back the North Tower Blessings. Now rallying the South Tower. So they want these Tower Blessings, LOF. LOF want these Tower Blessings, but the lead's going to start getting very large because these three major buildings are all solid blue. They're getting like 100 points a minute from those. Like, they're getting crazy points per minute. Not really, about 50 points per minute. So that's going to be... It's going to be something important to watch. Let's go take a look at what DNK is doing. Defending. They are rallying back the North Tower, I believe. Yes, the North Tower is being rallied back by DNK. DNK, here's the difference. They're doing solo rallies. Now, it's going to be important to see. I guarantee these are, this is a Christina rally. Because they have two teams, so it's easier to separate your Christinas. You only need less than 7 people to fill a rally. Yes, I saw Christina for the main rally. I'll tell you what. DNK are doing such a good job controlling the Tower Blessings with their Christinas. If I was LOF, I would give up on the Tower Blessings. You guys know me, I would rarely say that, but it might be worth it. They lost the solo rally though there. But look, guys, they lost it by only less than 100,000 points. Love Farm is losing by a lot more when they lose. The rally leader's Christina March has an awful archer attack. Wonder why. Why does he have such an awful archer attack? Low focus levels? Yeah, low enhancement levels. The north side seems to be less organized than the south side here on the DNK side. The good news for Love Farm, they now have a statistical advantage, guys. The north tower is solid locked in red, and the south tower is light blue, meaning that the guys, oh, hang on. Internet. Oh my god. Fixing it now, guys. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. I hope that wasn't like that for very long. Alright, we're back live, guys. We're back live. Sorry, internet. Alright, hopefully you guys are seeing this. DNK took back both towers. The lead is 1,000 points now, guys. Like I said, DNK's ability to switch out Christinas in these tower blessings are making it too difficult on LOF, and they're just falling behind 2 farm points. So what they need to do is start taking back the Major 3. Remember, they won the Major 3 here on the right side, here at the Armory early in the game. This rally right here, and they won it pretty easily. Since then, look, there's only 1 million troops in there. 1 million troops. Love Farm is focusing too heavily on the Tower Blessings, and I feel like if they could just keep them a non-solid color, they'd be fine. Just start going, you gotta start going for buildings. You can't just fight for the Tower Blessings all game while your enemy is getting a 1,000-point lead on you every 15 minutes. Alright. So both buildings are not a solid color yet. One thing neat about DNK, they all have similar profile pictures, just with different letters. That might be really good for communication and seeing who's in a rally, maybe. Once again, LOF focusing purely on the Tower Blessings. I think they have to give up by now. And also, something I really hate to see is they're doing like 2 and 3 minute rallies, 5 minute rallies. That's not good. You, at this stage of the finals, you need to be doing 1 minute rallies. And this is what I'm talking about by strength of schedule. Strength of schedule, a lot of teams, you know, are here in the you know, a lot of teams played harder matchups early and could have made it a lot further. Yeah, he's lucky I'm doing sponsored content, or I dong him once. Make him see the Holy Spirit. Anyone from 1072 says Ismail. I'm not sure. Alright guys, North Tower is solid blue. Like I said, the Tower Blessing lockdown by DNK is too solid because they're rotating Christina's in, which is a perfect strategy. LOF only has... Okay, so they barely won the double rally once again. Once again, barely winning the double rally. Subpar statistics as well. Okay, there we go. LOF is now rallying the major 3, the armory and the training grounds. That's what they're going to have to do to get back in this. There we go. That's what I like to see. Double rallying the major 3. So let's see how it goes, guys. Let's see if they can win these with single rallies. They may have to double rally all 3 of the major 3. I know that they have to take it. One of DNK just pulled out. That, or he was just... Okay, he was just filling it. So, DNK made sure to fill the training grounds before the rally hit. So they are going up against a full training grounds. But, look, guys. Love Farm has taken the training grounds. That's what I'm saying, guys. Love Farm can win this match. They're down by a lot of points, but they can win. Because DNK is so focused on holding those Tower Blessings, they can get tunnel vision. And not even worry about these other buildings. Because guess what? It's a lot easier to... Okay, they lost a single rally on the armory. It's a lot easier to rotate when you're very close to something. Rotate in and out Christina. Alright, so they lost this rally pretty bad. They probably had their good heroes in the first one. So he's using Selma. I mean, the layering is awful for this player. With the siege tower in there. But the rest of the team appears to be blaring good. The Grande siege is fine, but to have the T10 siege and the siege towers in there is awful. You can see you're taking 24,000 losses to only 7,000 kills, guys. That's a 2-to-1 kill to death ratio. You don't want negative kill to death ratios in these battles because that counts towards the points. Remember, battle reports are won by points here in Clash of Kings. see. Everyone else has pretty good layering. Just those two guys had siege in their lair. The only troop that you're not going to care if they have a negative kill death ratio is the infantry, because they're there only to shield, so the rest of your troops can get the points. DNK is winning. We're breaking down a battle report right now. You can see, guys, look, DNK do not have their Christinas in this. DNK are focused. All their Christinas are in the Tower of Blessings. Okay. So it appears that LOF is not giving up on their plan to keep hitting these Tower Blessings. Literally going to just keep on hitting them with Selmas and Jareds against Christinas. And DNK is perfectly happy with this, guys. If LOF would focus their attention on double rallying the Major 3, they would win those buildings, because DNK have all of their Christinas. Look at this, guys. They're pulling their Christinas home to heal. Watch. Boom. Christina go home to heal. Everybody take notes. Christina coming home to heal. They know there's no rally coming in, so they don't have to worry about it. They just rotate who's coming home to heal. 3 people just came home to heal. They know they're not going to lose a solo attack. There's probably still at least 1 million troops in there. Once they heal, they send back Christina. Guys, DNK are winning this battle because they just keep their Christinas in the Tower of Blessings at all times. And then on the other buildings, they're just holding it with the other troops, and they can afford to do that because they have the statistical advantage. Perfect strategy. If there's a perfect strategy for the World Cup, you're watching it right now from DNK. 100%. This is how they beat AGH. Yeah, Lady C is correct. DNK, the Chinese team. Okay, LOF are going for supply points now. I don't like that idea, guys. There's only 38 minutes left. They need to go and take the Major 3. DNK just took back the training grounds as well. It was a close battle, but they did take it back. With less archer attack, it appears. This guy, for DNK, didn't even send a hero. One thing I noticed about DNK, though, their lairs are very good. No siege in these lairs. Here's a... oh, one guy had 10k siege. Defending with Selma, not bad. But look, 20k siege. 4-to-1 kill-death ratio. You can't win with that. You cannot win with a 4-to-1 kill-loss ratio. That's very bad. And all of that adds up, especially on some of these reports where they're losing by less than 100,000. Yep, another guy with 20k siege. Even worse than a 5-to-1. That's like a 6-to-1, 7-to-1 kill-death ratio. Very bad news there. So, you guys are probably seeing the map's all blue. You're seeing 37%, or 37 minutes left. You're probably wondering how the hell LOF's going to come back in this battle. It's not going to be easy, and now it appears they're only rallying a supply point. Like I said, DNK have a lockdown on the Tower of Blessings. I think LOF needs to double rally all 3 majors right now. You have, 6 marches each, 2 rallies on each of the major 3. And I also think DNK is proving in this battle that it's better to be split up into 2 teams. 2 teams with specific buildings to hold, specific rules for each hero. If you do that, you don't even need to talk. Just make sure that you rush to the buildings that are important. Have 2 teams teleport out. Maybe 5 north, 5 south. Have 2 people on each team stay back to rush to the buildings that are important. 1 to the north tower, 1 to the armory, 1 to the training grounds. And then, if there's still time, one of them go ahead and hit the crystal mine. Boom. Then just have your other people that ported reinforce. Perfect strategy by DNK. Like, you know, I'd love to see a more competitive game, but the level of excellence in their execution, especially with the way that they're rotating out Christina's and the Tower of Blessings, this is something that I actually mentioned to do with my team, but it's something that's so hard to coordinate. You would have to be in 2 teams, so that way you've only got 7 people in a chat. 7 people in a voice call, 8 people on one side, 7 on, you know, the other side. Yeah, Hostler, there will be another World Cup. Immortal Romeo, if you want to try to get in next season World Cup team, hit it up on the Discord. Bud Light loves how the DNK team is healing after these hits. That's another important part. Bring back your Christina's heal and send them right back. And when you're in 2 different chats, it's very easy to do that. This is 100% the way to do it. I'm typing my team right now, telling them to make sure that they watch what DNK is doing with their Christina's. Perfect strategy. I mean, LOF Love Farm they're not even rallying. It appears you got a general here in LOF. A real general. 2 real generals. Checking out some pictures. Cute kittens. Got a guy praying. Alright guys, DNK are starting to castle rally. No respect. They are starting to triple rally. DNK are showing no respect to LOF. And they are just starting to triple rally players and take them out. Wow. This is a statement. DNK aren't happy just winning the battle. They want to humiliate. Level 15 glass on, that's not good. You need your level 30 glass on and a hero on your walls. You're down to 59 million power. So guys, DNK putting on a show for us here. LOF are reinforcing. A little bit late on the reinforcements. Down to 50 million power. Half his power is gone in a triple rally. No, Sean. LOK lost to HEH, the team that made it to the quarterfinals, and lost to DNK. And I think they lost a pretty close match to DNK, and DNK are very good. We lost to HEH at a match at 4 AM. It was very difficult for us to get up and play at that time. Firm 2, what's up? Yeah, Leo, I mean, you gotta give it up to DNK, though. The team has played so skilled in this battle. I mean, Love Farm is basically given up. I did not see any rallies coming from them. There's one rally on a supply point, but for real, DNK. Let's see if we can find the leader's castle. His name starts with a D. You can see they've all got their initials as their thumbnail. Pretty neat right there. So let's see if we can find what the leader, his name is that. All these damn names look the same to me, but... Okay. GT. DK. Okay, I think it's this guy. BB, no. It's probably gonna be this one right here. AI. I'd like to find the leader. There he is. This guy right here I see in a lot of the leadership of the rallies, and he's the one closest to the Tower of Blessings, so that's the one probably calling the shots and organizing this. So I'm telling you guys, this is, if you want perfect strategy for the World Cup, this is it. It's not going to get any better. No mercy. Literally just embarrass the number 2 team in the world. Embarrass them. And like I said, last week's match against AGH, I think, was the harder match for DNK. And they were able to pull that off. Yeah, guys, I mean, there's no reason to not be an LOF fan. They got they finished 2nd place in the World Cup. It's a hell of an accomplishment. DNK showed me that is the perfect strategy today, though. Okay, LOF are starting to regroup and rallying the 2 of the major 3 buildings. I like to see that. Don't go out without a fight. I do understand how frustrating this is for them, though, because I was equally as frustrated against AGH. I know it was late, and we just weren't coordinated. It was hard to think. Yeah, it's a 3 to 1 point lead, 1K to 3.5K. Karthik appears happy that LOF is rallying again. They're not speeding their rally, though. I mean, this has been quite an intense battle. They might even be out of gold and speed ups, you know? If you enhance and do enough stuff with gold, buy a VIP and build troops, you can run out of speed ups and gold pretty fast, guys. It's very, very easy to run out of that stuff. And yeah, they're not even speeding to these buildings. They did take back the Tower Blessings, though, but DNK took it right back. Okay. LOF just tried another rally on it. Man, I'm telling you, if LOF would have noticed that, I don't think LOF understands or are seeing what DNK are doing. Because if they did, they would understand you cannot beat Christina reinforced rallies with Jared and Rufus and all this other stuff. So next season, a perfect strategy would be to be what DNK is doing. Have 2 teams set up, guys. And in each team, you're going to have 1 rally leader on each team that tells you what rally it is. For instance, South Tower, Christina. Rotate out Christina's heal. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to have to call stuff out. Reinforced Armory with Bernard. That way you all have the same setup in each of your rallies and in your reinforcements. And if you want to get super gangster with it, if the team stopped attacking the Tower of Blessings and started doing what I said and started attacking the Armory and the training grounds, you could then pull your Christinas out of the Tower of Blessings, reinforce it with Jared, and then reinforce the Armory with Christinas. So basically just keep your Christinas wherever the battle is, and you win. And if you've lost buildings, you pull your Christinas out, and then you rally to take back the buildings with Christinas. Because if you rally with your Christina rallies, with the best statistical possibilities, you're going to win with 1 rally rather than allocating 2 rallies. so you're gonna win with half the marches, half the troops, half the healing, all that good stuff. So that's the way to win. Alright guys, this is just, like I said, LOF are not even rallying now. DNK are not even rallying now. DNK literally closed this match out within 30 minutes. I'll tell you what guys, this battle is done. I will not waste any more of your time. The teams have stopped fighting. I'll go ahead and do the giveaway now for the gift card. Let me go... Let me go to a video. Before I get into this guys, I want to say congratulations to DNK. I think your strategy was perfect. The rotating of Christina's, specifically in the Tower of Blessings, was the best I've ever seen. Definitely a well-deserved win for DNK. I was wondering, because I didn't get to see the AGH match, how they beat AGH. Now I see. The strategy was just perfect. Splitting into two teams, rotating Christina's, perfect layering, perfect communication. It was all perfect by DNK. Very few mistakes I've seen from DNK. A couple players made individual mistakes, but as a team, very few mistakes. And like I said guys, if you can win with single rallies instead of double and triple rallies, you're... that's the way to do it. Yes guys, I'd like to make an announcement that I will be streaming the Dragon Campaign Playoff Finals, COK versus Ichi. That is POT from Kingdom 520. They're always changing their name from COK to 520 to POT. But it is Power of Thrones from last season's finals. They lost to GOS Legend of the Dragon, which I never found out where they were. No, I did not join the Overlord War. It wasn't too exciting to me. Well, I don't want to say that. I don't have a castle that can participate. Alright guys, I'm going to do the giveaway now. $10 iTunes or Google Play card. If you want to enter in, we'll do one where people have to enter. You have to have an account, so make sure you make an account real quick. I'll give you a video link. All you got to do is go to this video and type in the comment section of this video. Type in the comments section. Yeah, DNK are just rallying castles and demoralizing LOF now. Hold on now. What's going on? Why are so many buildings red now? Guys, hang on. Why are all the buildings red all of a sudden? Let's see if they actually won from battles or if they were just like... Yeah, DNK must know that there's no statistical chance that they can lose now. I mean, they just held the Major 3 for 30 minutes straight, so I think DNK know they can't lose. Is that what's going on? Someone help me out here. Yeah, I think Immortal's right. I think DNK is just playing with LOF. Basically letting them take buildings just to make it, you know, fun. You know, guys, that's like a cat playing with a dead mouse, you know what I mean? Like, they know they've already got it, you know, in the bag. They're just literally toying with LOF now. That is hilarious. They made sure to keep at least one of the Major 3. That's all they got to do. They probably recalled from the buildings just to start rallying castles. Let's take a look at the battle reports. Yep, that's what they're doing. They're just rallying castles for fun. Look at the losses. They zeroed this guy. That guy's zeroed now. Yeah, DNK just rallying castles till they're zeroed out. DNK literally pulled from the buildings just to start rallying everybody. This is hilarious. Crystal Stargazer says DNK are performing for the audience. Yeah, I love it. Burn them up, man. Here they go. Setting another rally. Alright, they're doing a triple rally on this guy now. I don't know if any of the Chinese actually watch on YouTube. Some do, but it's not very common. Oh, here we go. Rally's about to set. You know what? This is gonna be my thumbnail, I think. Boom. Good thumbnail. Is this Dragon Campaign World Cup Finals, or is this Ancient Battlefield? Yeah, you're right, Immortal Romeo. I definitely got stream sniped. Red team got all 3 majors. I still don't think they can win with all 3 majors. How funny would it be if DNK ended up losing because they were dicking around, you know, rallying the castles. Alright, look. DNK are starting to take back the majors. They want that crystal mine back, it appears. Alright. Yeah, I'm doing the math and they can't come back. Even if they hold every building for the remainder of the time, I don't think they can come back. Guys, if you want to get in the giveaway for an iTunes or Google gift card, go to this. You got to be a subscriber to enter the contest, guys. I'll pick a random winner and then DM you on YouTube asking for your information. I'll probably have you Discord message me or tweet me or something so I can DM you. Sean says he did the math and they have lost. It would appear so. I mean, it appears to me that... Okay, see now DNK are marching to take back the building. It looks like DNK are also out of speed ups. In a close battle like this, guys, the speed ups go fast. Because everything's such fast paced at the start. Music life high. Oh yeah, I'm gonna slide in them games. I'm gonna slide up in them. Alright, so they took back the middle with one rally. Take a look at that report. IOF must not have had any troops in there when DNK took it back. Alright guys, I'm gonna do this giveaway and go to bed. I'm gonna get this video edited, get to bed, let's go. See how many people did hashtag giveaway. I'll look at the comments now. Yeah, I see a few of you guys, yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, a lot of people did a giveaway. Alright, cool. Let's, random comment picker. You guys have good odds of winning the giveaway. Only 34 people entered. Alright guys, you've got 15 seconds to enter the giveaway. I just put the information. I like to do these giveaways during the streams, that way the live viewers get a little something out of it. Alright, 3 new people, Diddy, DMX, and Vineet Job just entered, I see it, okay. Christopher entered, he didn't type the right thing, he didn't type hashtag giveaway, but I'll count that. OMG, please pick me, I'll count that. Okay, Mark Louise entered, Daniel Clark just entered. Alright, a lot of people are just now entering, so. Alright, Shazeb King entered. And by the way, guys, if you have more than one entry, you're just automatically disqualified. That just gets on my nerves more than anything in the world when people, like, spam it. It does not help. Like, it only picks one like, you know what I mean? We're already at the end of our music. So quick. Alright, guys. 12 minutes left. Final 5K to 2K, basically. It was even worse. The felony just joined. Alright, guys. Let's go. I'm going to show you my screen. Alright guys, you're on my screen now. Here is the thing. I entered the link. A minute ago it only had 34 comments. Now it probably has around 50. Yeah, I guessed it, 50. So 50 comments, guys. I'm going to give 10 more seconds for someone to get in. Let's see if anyone else got in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, picking the winner now. Diddy won. Hashtag giveaway. Diddy, you are the winner. You guys see it here on the screen. It's a random contest, so Guys, I see Diddy at a lot of streams, so I'm happy someone that is a regular viewer won, so that's good. Alright guys, I'm gonna end the stream there. Thank you guys so much for watching. You already know it. To make your merc, smash the thumbs up button. Diddy, go ahead and DM me on Twitter or Discord or even Facebook with a screenshot of your account information. I'll make sure to get you the gift card. Thank you guys so much for watching. Congratulations to DNK for an absolutely flawless performance. Very few mistakes made, none made as a team. And yeah, just absolutely manhandled LOF. Congratulations to LOF for making it to the finals. Season 1 of the Dragon Campaign World Cup is over, guys. DNK are your champions. I'll see you guys in the next one. Alright? Love you guys. Peace out. Thanks for coming to this early morning stream. I really appreciate it.